Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of idolatry. As we know, idolatry is something that you treasure, that you love, that you prioritize, or that you look to for fulfillment other than God. I also mentioned that you can either look at this pandemic as a curse or as a blessing, or you can look at it as an epiphany of God's doing, or just a confusing time. Now, Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 23 and 24 say, we need to examine our hearts. You know, at the first glance, it might seem like there's nothing wrong, but as you peel back the layers, you will see that we have a lot to work to be done. We need to be honest with ourselves. Are we really obeying God's commands? Are we really walking the walk of a Christian, of a person that should be holy, set apart from others? When people see us, they should see Jesus in us. Are we making progress with our relationship with God, or are we backsliding? If your child is in school and it's time to graduate to the next level and they're not graduating, wouldn't you examine your child and be like, I wonder why he or she are not passing grades? What is it that we need to do to make progress? In Jeremiah 7, verse 9 through 11, it says, now, I'm going to break it down for y'all like I usually do in more modern terms so we can understand it better. Steal. Now, it's not talking about shoplifting. In Malachi 3:8, it says that we rob God with tithes and offerings. You know, we spend buku bucks and everything else. And when we go to church, we become close-fisted. We just become like you just can't give. I mean, you just over there penny pinching, just here's some change, here's a couple bucks. And it's not that you have to go to church and give hundreds and thousands. You need to start giving more openly with an open heart. And I'm not saying, oh, you're giving these $5 with a good open heart. Of course. I mean, you spend more money on a Starbucks. Of course, that's going to be easy money for you to give. What I'm saying is, you need to be willing to give your last. Now, this is not what you're saying that you have to do, give your last. But you should be okay with giving your last. You're at church, the offering tray comes around. You throw down a couple bucks. So, this would mean that, hey, this is all I can give. I have no more. But then you leave church and you're going to go to a restaurant and have a feast. And not only are you going to have a feast and pay good money for it, you're going to tip good, because the more you spend, the more you tip. The new phone comes out, a new palette comes out, a new PlayStation, whatever comes out. I mean, all this stuff comes out and we know they're worth money. And you don't even get a second thought. Or you will save up your money to be able to get it. So why can't you save up your money to be able to give a tithe, to be able to give an offering? God sees that hard work that you're doing. Like, you know what, Lord? I don't have much, but I will save so I can give you what is yours. Because really it's all his. He just wants to see, how do you give back? Are you willing to give it? Or are you like, oh, I got all these people watching me, let me throw some money up in here? God wants to see the heart that you have. When it comes to helping build God's kingdom, we act like we can't. My kids need shoes. I need money for gas. Which all these may be true. But that's not what's in question. God knows what you need to do. He knows what you need, what your kids need. Do you really think that if you give willingly with a good heart to him, he's going to let you just go without? And that's where your faith comes in too. The second word is murder. Now, the obvious ones, of course, homicide. I mean, We ain't supposed to be out there killing folks. Abortion. But the one that nobody thinks about, the one that nobody really takes into consideration to be murder, is assassination of character. People go around spreading rumors, talking about people. They don't even know half of the story or what, and they go out and make things up or just talk about things that had nothing to do with them. Go around pointing fingers. God said, whoever is without sin, cast the first stone. In other words, shut your mouth and mind your business. As you sitting there pointing that one finger, we already know we got 4 back pointing at you. Because let me tell you, the last thing you would want is for light to shine on your mess and to be put up in a billboard for everybody to see. As the saying says, do unto others as you would like done unto you. Now, adultery. First and foremost, we commit adultery against God by committing idolatry. Second to your spouse. The Bible says that even lusting after someone, you're committing adultery. Perjury. Swearing by God's name falsely. Everyone goes around, dude, I swear to God as my witness. No, with your lying self. Burning incense. Now back then it was used as an aid for prayer, among other things. When it says burning incense, pretty much is saying worshiping. And Baal is a false god. And in modern representation is Satan. See, there's only 2 ways about this. Either you worship God, Jesus Christ, or you're a Satan worshiper. There's no in between. There's no, well, sometimes. It's either or. And robbers. Robbers back then were looked at as, unholy. Has this become a house of unholiness? My house? I feel like the church, a lot of churches have become, it's like a club where people just go to socialize and they want to have a social status and it's about enticing people with the best music, with the best lights. And I mean, it's just a club of phoniness. And now look, let me tell you this. Y'all might be fooling the people within the church. Y'all might be fooling other people around you. But the one person you are not fooling is God. Some of y'all walk up to church like the best actors out there. Y'all should get an Oscar. You walk in there. Hi. You're just playing the part to a T. And as soon as you walk out of church and it's like, and cut. You're just a good actor. So don't forget. Next time you want to sit there and calm people, calm the church, acting like you something that you're not, just know God is all-knowing. He knows your heart. So you might be hiding it from other people. You might even be hiding it from your spouse. Some of y'all been doing this so much, y'all believe it. Y'all believe that you guys are really this person you say you are, but really deep down inside, you're not. So check yourself. So I will see you guys back next week with part 3. And just know that we're going to be okay. Follow God's commands and you will be okay. I also said in my last video that things are not dying down with this pandemic. Now, we might go back to work, go back to school. But let's not get distracted with that, thinking, oh, God forgot about all this mess we got ourselves in. Stay on your toes, because more is yet to come. All right, y'all. Well, I'll see you guys next week.